Queen Elizabeth I. Now, let's just talk about the charity's problems with infiltration of foreign people around since about 1100 to up until Henry VIII. Henry VIII wanted a divorce, he wanted his own life, he was being influenced by a Roman Catholic Church. They became too powerful, and he disillusioned of the monasteries, and the martyrs were executed for not obeying the king. They were sent out, and Henry VIII formed the Church of England. The Church of England is foremost the British public society. It is everything to do with council, parish, everything to do with gentry's public, to do with the king's lords. The lords were only working with the king. The king dissolved the monasteries, and his daughter, that he finally gave life to, she was chosen by the public after Henry VIII died, and she was the head of the state, and she lived in a house in Westminster, and they put in a chamber with the church, and the chamber with the church was put in to actually receive the public because she was so popular. She had fought off the Spanish invasion, and this house is what you know as the Houses of Parliament. It was one small chamber, and then they built the rest of it on afterwards. So the Commons was represented by the church, because the church brought in the lords, the farmers, the landowners, the whatevers. They were all lords. So the Queen said to her public, would you like to be represented? And she employed the church. You're looking in your politics in Westminster, and you're not seeing the church at the house of the state. It is the Queen's state, and all her descendants have been coming through coronations ever since. There was no political party until 1932, because all there was Commons represented by the church representatives, and the lords representing the landowners, gentry. You didn't know that between the Industrial Revolution